What's good, guys? Wanted to make another video here about this time PSA grading company. PSA is a company based out of California. And from what I know, they have multiple different grading services. They grade not only just trading cards, but they do many things else. But in this video, I wanted to talk about what are the problems that a lot of people run into by using PSA. So to start off, it seems like a lot of people are having inconsistent grading results. You send in a card that you think looks really nice, and it seems like PSA will oftentimes give you a less grade than what you were expecting. And I've seen a lot of people have this experience on their services that they use with PSA. And so another thing that they have, people have a problem with on PSA is if you send in a card and they give you, say, a 9 on it, you can oftentimes crack that case and then resubmit it, and they'll oftentimes give you a different grade than what they did in the first place. So that alone is, again, going off that inconsistent results there, and going on to more issues that people have had with them is, they have services and they say a general time frame that you're going to receive your cards back in, and people have had inconsistent results with that, up and down. And they'll say it's generally a 2-month turnaround, and people will not see their cards for over a year sometimes. And a lot of people are like, oh, but I got my cards sent back in 2 weeks, and it's like, yeah, you probably did, but there's a lot of other people using PSA that didn't. A lot of people I know have had their cards there for over a year now, and they still haven't seen them move at all. So again, kind of just going off of that inconsistent result. And so another inconsistency that they have is if they have this service where they will regrade a card from another grading service, or they'll look at their own. And essentially, if you have anything like subgrades on your card, or if you have, if it's already graded, chances are they're not going to give you any type of leeway there. They're not going to give you a better grade. So again, they're kind of biased if you paid for grading services from another company and you want to switch them over. I believe it's called a crossover. So essentially what you want to do with that is you want to crack open the graded card from its slab before you send it in, because again, with that inconsistency, they're really biased if they see another grading company before they start to grade it through their own. So you don't want to fall into that trap of paying for the crossover, because it's essentially just going to be a loss of money, and it just goes along with them being more inconsistent again. So, if anyone else has had any problems with PSA in the past, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know what you guys have had a problem with. But, again, more with this inconsistency thing is under each certification, it'll have a certification number where you can look up your card. They just recently, I think, started taking pictures of cards, or maybe that was CGC that just started taking pictures. But beyond that, as a point is, they have this thing called a PSA price guide value. And again, going off of that inconsistency again, a lot of the times the cards that you get back, they really won't go for the price that is quoted on that price guide. What they're doing with that price guide is they're going, I think, to like eBay, or like what recently cards were sold that have this certification, that are in this pop report. So generally it's not really a good price value, and it's just misleading, further going off of that inconsistency. So really, PSA, it's a great company. I feel like as far as the leading company for graded cards, but because they have so much services and they have so much cards that they can't necessarily be consistent throughout. And I've heard a lot of other people just having issues with PSA as a company themselves. So I'm trying to think what else could I talk about as far as them being inconsistent, but generally those are the things that I've noticed as far as them being inconsistent, and there's also been people faking PSA slabs, which, they could probably do a better job of having certified cards and not having them get scammers to make remakes of them. So again, it's kind of just a hit or miss when you go through PSA, in my opinion, when it comes to getting just consistent results. I don't really think they are that consistent of a company. But again, like I said, they do ship out pretty fast. I sent in 5 cards. I'm looking at it right now. I sent it in on April 29th, and they shipped it out in May 6th. So, that's a pretty fast turnaround if you think about it. But again, other people I've heard have not had that fast of a turnaround. I myself have sent in a crossover, and I made the mistake of not cracking it before I did, and so I just essentially lost money on that crossover. And they're taking 1 second to look at the card, and then they're just gonna not grade it. So it's just your money down the drain, something to watch out for. So I don't really have too much else to say on PSA because, like I said, I've only used them 2 or 3 times. But if anyone else has had problems or issues with PSA in the past, go ahead and leave a comment below. But let me know what you guys think. I'm going to keep trying to make these videos consistently for you. Let me know if you want to change up, if you want me to change up how I'm doing this. Let me know if you want to see a video of me going through things, or if you want to see me filming myself or whatever. Go ahead and let me know, but I'll keep making these videos if you guys keep watching. So thanks, peace.